Thank you, Mr. President. A number of my colleagues will be coming to the floor this afternoon to discuss the predicament that we face as the Mueller investigation, the special counsel investigation of the Department of Justice, closes in on the Trump White House and the Trump campaign, creating two problems. One is an unprecedented attack on the law enforcement institutions that are involved in that investigation, an effort to discredit our Federal Bureau of Investigation and our Department of Justice, including the suggestion that this whole thing is a witch hunt, even though every single witness, including Trump administration, Trump appointees, who've come before our committees have been asked, hey, this investigation, is it a witch hunt? Have to a person said no. Russian interference was real. They're coming back in 2018, and it is no witch hunt to look into what took place. So you've got this whole smear effort going on at individuals and institutions involved in the institution. You could call that the crime of commission, if you would. The crime of omission that accompanies that is that while the majority in both houses is busy trying to smear the FBI, the Department of Justice, and various individuals in this investigation, they are not taking the steps necessary to protect the 2018 elections. We have done virtually nothing. The one thing we've done, led by Ranking Member Ben Cardin, the senator from Maryland, was to get really strong sanctions put through. And we all agreed on that. I think the vote was 98-2 in the Senate. 98-2. Powerful sanctions. You messed in our elections, pop. Here's one in the nose for you. Don't do it again. That was the lesson. We're going after you, Mr. Putin, where it hurts, which is with all your dirty, corrupt oligarchs who support you and who you pay to stay in power. That's the shot that we took back. You messed in our elections. We're going after your crooked oligarchs. Except that guess where that effort stopped dead? In the Oval Office, at the president's desk, where President Trump won't let the Russia sanctions go forward. So we have this whole smear campaign discrediting honorable American institutions just to protect the president from the investigation. We have nothing being done legislatively to protect the 2018 elections. And you have the one thing that we did do to send a message to the Russians that we're tired of this nonsense and to give them a little bit of a pop in the nose to get them to knock it off, a little deterrent, and the president won't act on it. So I'm going to be here for the duration of this, and I'll have more to say, but I want to yield to the ranking member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, who was so important in getting these sanctions through and understands very well from his work in the Magnitsky issue what these Russian oligarchs are up to.